Welcome back, guys, to City Skylines. This is episode number 5. All right, so we've got some problems. We've got our industrial area people are moving out. The buildings are becoming uninhabited because we don't have enough workers. That's no good. The amount of money we're earning is up to 3,000 a week, but that will start to decline if we don't fix this downward spiral. It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna be fine. I just want to let you know that there's an issue, and that I know there's an issue, and we're gonna work to solve it. What we're gonna do is we are gonna create some more residential area over on this side, and also probably more industrial area as they request it. Okay, so we've got this highway that's kind of gonna come through here, and we're still missing one ramp. So I've got $17,000. Perhaps we should work on that. So yeah, let's work on the highway just a bit. Now I don't want to spend too much of my money building it, because we will run out of money. And that's important, not to run out of money, especially at this point in the game when we're not making a whole heck of a lot of it. So let's have the highway kind of do this. And then I'm gonna have it kind of swing by this little depression in the road. Kind of like that. All right, that was a lot of money, and now we're broke. But it kind of gives us an indication of where we're going. And we're still missing one ramp. You can see we kind of have a lot of traffic backed up. And that's because we're missing a ramp to get off the interstate. So basically, both sides of this highway here are having to come down this way. And nobody can get out. So, let's see. Which one are we missing? We're missing the on-ramp for this highway. To go out that way. Yeah. But if they want to go back this way, they get on there. So I guess that's fine. Now this intersection here, I guess that's a problem, huh? But what are you going to do? I'm not worried about having optimal traffic right off the bat. We've got our off-ramp. We need our on-ramp. So I guess let's build that. And that's going to be like over here. So we'll start here. And basically have it kind of do a little curvy curve. And then see if we can't do... Okay, it's not giving me a good preview. Would prefer the preview. There we go, like that. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so there's the on-ramp. It's not perfect, but it's functional. I'm back up to 7,000. But I don't really feel the need to build this yet, because we kind of have a feel for the direction of the road. What I do want to build more of is this bigger road, and then we're going to populate all of this with residential. And we also need to take a look. We need to take a look at the water and power situation. Okay, so we got some squiggly stuff going on. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the power is a problem, and water's going to be a problem soon. All right, so let's build another windmill. We're a little bit low on money. 6,000 for that. But I think it's important we go ahead and build one. There we go. I think it's important we go ahead and build one. 8 megawatts. There we go. Good. Okay, so we want to populate this area. So I think what we'll do is I'll have one of these medium-sized roads kind of come out to here. Not enough money. Okay, we need a little bit more. I'm gonna have it come like out to here, and then everything else. Is that gonna look all right? Maybe we'll need to have it be like this and sort of mirror what that guy's doing. Yeah, let's have it do that. Let's have it come kind of this way and mirror what the bigger road is doing. Like that. And then we'll put the smaller roads in between. Or do we even need to do that? Give me this back. Maybe we should rethink this. Okay, let's bulldoze this. Now these power lines are kind of annoying now. I think I want to rebuild the power lines so that they're not in the middle of this area we're trying to finish, or start even. Let's have them do that. There. Okay, and let's wait for them to turn blue to show that they've been connectified. Okay, it takes some minutes, and now we can delete that. Get it out of our way. Lovely. Power is still pretty low. We need to get going on the residential section, though. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. Let's start over here and have this just kind of be curvy. Just have it be curvy. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's how I wanted it. Just like that. And then have it do kind of this kind of thing. Okay, and I have very little money. I need to zone this ASAP. And then we'll have it finish like right there. It's a weird little curvy road. $1,200. Then we'll put in some water lines. Check to make sure we're not about to run out of power. And water, which we're probably getting close to running out of both. Well, there we go. Bam. All right, there we go. Let's check on the power. Okay, the power's okay for a minute. And the water's fine, so let's run some water lines out here. Actually, it doesn't need to connect right there. Let's just make it, yeah, like this. And we're out of money. I would like to zone this as quickly as possible. So the next thing I want to do is run the water lines and then start zoning. And that should help. Now our income is still increasing, even though I haven't built anything. I mean, not of significance. I mean, we've been doing infrastructure, but we haven't had anybody new move in into a new area. Everybody moving in is moving into old areas, so we're still gaining people, but very slowly. Our income is at $3,300, but I think if we don't finish this up soon, then we might actually see our population start to decline, which would be pretty bad. Okay, and actually I can start zoning a lot of this. So let's do that. There we go. We're going to need schools over here, fire, police, all that kind of stuff. And I will get to that. But first, we need to just get people moving in so we can continue expanding the city. Faster and faster. There. Okay, so that's a pretty good amount of new residential zone. Let's just finish it. We'll continue the interstate later. Hopefully that should help. We got some empty commercial buildings as well. But the biggest thing we need right now is the residential area. Okay. What's our power looking like? Our water's fine. Power's okay for the moment. Let's continue finishing up this water line here. Put out to there like that. Now this is pretty ugly. I think maybe in the long run, once I'm making a lot of money, what I'll do once we buy a new area is I'll just lay down lines of water lines. Just to cover everything in an exact grid instead of doing this janky stuff. But for now, it's actually okay. Now is this gonna have power problems? Or is it connected? Oh, it's connected because the windmills are right there. That's pretty good. Okay, good. So we're getting some more people in. Our residential need is dropping, and very soon we're going to need an industrial area. So I'm thinking that we're going to put industrial on the other side of the highway over here. Let's see, how close are we to our next... Our next milestone is Busy Town at 3,800. We need an extra 600 people. Which, okay, we're not too far from that. You see, our population has picked up. We were only gathering are getting an extra like 10 per week. Now we're up to 75 per week, and it's increasing even more. Our income is increasing as well. But we do need to take care of that industrial problem. So I'm looking at the way we have the interstate laid out. I've already taken up these two spots with the on and off ramps. So I'm thinking, how is the industrial area going to connect? And maybe it's just going to connect down here once we've extended the interstate a little bit farther. And maybe I just sort of add a temporary connection. So normally I would prefer the stops to be about this far behind, or between each other. A decent distance. How is the traffic looks better now that I've expanded a bit, and I added that last off-ramp. So I think, yeah, for now, let's just get the road going. So let's get the large road, and let's have it go, like, right underneath there. Let's have it be straight. 1920. Okay. Alright, so now we've got an access to it, and we'll rework it later. I think if this residential area is going to be super squiggly, maybe this industrial area, maybe it should be totally straight and, like, boring, you know? Because it's industrial. Like, who wants to work in a warehouse or a factory, you know? So we'll, but we will give it, like, a little bit of an angle just to make it interesting. We'll have this fast road going through here. That's pretty expensive, so let's not make it that long. There we go. Okay, yeah, and eventually we will rework that. But I think that's fine the way it is. And then the medium-sized road. Let's see, I want the small road in between the medium and the large. So let's find the right distance here so that it's nice and dense. There we go, just like that. Okay, yeah, like that. Boom. Okay, so there's a small road, and that's going to connect up there. And then I guess we'll have maybe two small roads and then a medium road. Something like that. Let's just lay it out like that, and then the medium road here, maybe like right there. There. Yeah, that's nice and straight and boring, but it's got just a little bit of an angle to say we're not that boring. And I am out of money again. We are getting close to that. We still have we got a lot of open green space here. A lot of open residential zones. So I think that'll definitely be enough to get us to the next tier. But nobody's going to move in if there's nowhere to work, so we need to get this residential, or the industrial area done. Yeah, alright, so that's going to be kind of the basis for our industrial area. But we need water. I wonder, could I take a loan out? Oh, we could take a new one of these out. Okay, so this isn't too bad. The total interest for $20,000 is only $1,000. And I think that's okay. The later loans, I think the interest is a bit too much. But this will let us finish off what we were doing. And this one I will lay out in a more grid-like fashion, like so. Water is starting to get low. We're going to need another pump and another sewage thingy fairly soon. And this is a better way to lay out your water in the long run. Let's go ahead and connect that up like that. All right, so there's all that. That's good. How's our power doing? Power is close. Okay, let's see if any of these areas... 9, 11? Yeah, I guess we just don't have very good area for these water plants. So let's continue to use windmills, I guess. See if I can fit more in here. Probably fit a lot more in here. Okay, that guy barely jumped at all. Oh, there he jumps a little bit. Okay. Okay, so let's zone some of this stuff. And then once we hit the next milestone, we're going to have to worry about new fire stations, new fire stations, new police station, all that kind of stuff over here that we don't have yet. But this should give a nice little jump in our population right here, as people have all these new jobs. There. Okay, so there's a lot of that. And we will connect these up lengthwise. Actually, we could probably go ahead and do that. So let's grab the little guy, and let's have it be like that far apart. And let's try to echo the angle we had over there. So I'm going to zoom out. Something about like that. Looks right. There. And that gave us some really awkward little plots, but that's okay. There. People are moving in already. Very, very good. We should jump right up to where we need to be population-wise. And we can probably find some space for some commercial area, maybe in here. Let's take a look over here, see how things are going. Okay, not too bad. Landfill site, 57% full. We're going to need another one soon, and I think I'll put it over here, actually. Let's take a look. Where is that? Under the trash, right? Landfill site, 4,000. Let's go ahead and plop it down while this is basically empty. There. There we go. Another landfill. And once that one fills up, if we needed to, we can move stuff to this new one. Like we can tell it to transport. You don't have power. Okay, oh, all right, because you're not connected at all. All right, let's fix that. Okay, those should all turn blue. Good. And those little power guys should turn off. Very good. We are riding the wave of almost being out of power most of the time. Our water is getting low. Okay, so that should be the next thing we do. We're about to hit a milestone. So we need another pumping station. Okay, and I guess we have to connect it, huh? There. Good. And, yeah, we're good. I guess it's every 30... I guess it's 4,000 people or so that each of these is can handle. Okay, and then now that I've done all this, I'm going to move my pumping stations down here. So these guys are producing pollution in the water. And I would like that to be as far downriver as possible. Later, like after we've expanded a whole bunch, I'll put them way down there. But right now, we are polluting the hell out of this river. So actually, I think if I click on him... Relocate building. Yeah, I could just click on him and move him for a cost of only $500. It's worth it. And we're going to have to hook him up again. And we're probably going to have some sewage problems while we do that. But who cares? That's not a big deal. There. Okay, wait for those guys to pop on. Look at all the sewage. Wow, I should have built the new one. Ooh, that's bad. I should have... Whoops. I should have F12. I should have built the new one before I did that. But now they've disappeared as everything caught up. Let's take another look. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So that will be good to go until we hit like 8,000 people or something like that. Power, we're still close to the yellow bar, but it's okay. All right, $12,000. I'm gonna wait to build like police stations and that kind of stuff over here until we hit that next milestone. Ooh, fire! Oh, we need. Oh, dang it! Fire. Maybe I want to build the fire station right away. 12. Oh, I have just enough for that. Okay, yeah, let's build that right now. So that can accommodate. Once I connect some roads up between the two, I could probably have it be like right here and basically cover all of this. But first we need to continue our roads down, and we're at the point again where they want residential more than anything else. So I've already zoned all this. Let's add some roads to come out here. And for this little stuff, we'll just add the little dinky roads. Let's have the curvy ones. Let's see if we can do this. Can I turn around this little space? Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. There. Okay. And it says there's no water. Probably because they just moved in. But we do have a little bit of power, water problem, a power problem. Let's just do that. Whoop. There. Okay, so there's the water taken care of. Let's zone all of this. So they stop complaining. Quit whining like little babies. Okay, good. Very good. Those bars are all low, and they're all equal. So that's doing a good job. At least kind of. We're really close. We're gaining 56 a week, so in a few weeks we will hit that milestone. See this car just go all the way down and then turn around. Hey, click on him. Oh, pause. SUV, going to ready to wear limited. Oh, he didn't have a good way to turn around, did he? Well, we're still building over here, so I don't care. We can fix that in the long run. Fire station there. We need to, I think it's gonna look neat as this straight angular area runs into the curvy area. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna extend this out to like, you know what? Actually, I want the straight road. I'm gonna extend it out to here, like that. And then I'll go ahead and extend these roads down the middle. And I'm out of money. But I would like to also add the diagonal road. Come on, fella. Give me that money. Oh, we're very close. Next week, we should hit our milestone and get a nice infusion of cash. A lot of that cash is going to immediately disappear into schools and, you know, police stations and clinics and that kind of stuff. There we go. Okay, and then maybe like right here. Not enough money. Okay, we're probably going to hit our milestone. Oh, I was wrong. We're not going to hit the milestone first. Is that angle the same? It's not exactly the same, but that's all right. It's going to look cool one way or the other. Okay, come on, connect up. Now we're at the point where they want... oh, flashing. We're at the point where they are asking for commercial. And we're going to have to think about, next episode, how we sort of connect up our industrial. There he is. There's the milestone. 3,800 residents. Busy town. City planning policies. Level 4 unique buildings. Oil industry specialization. Free public transport. Heavy traffic bans. A whole bunch of different road types. Police headquarters. Fire station. Hospital. Oil power plant. Very good. $40,000. Not a ton? Okay. So the police stations and the fire, like the headquarters, they cost way more, $60,000, which we're not really at the point where we can buy those yet. But they have a much higher radius. So in the long run, they'll be good. But for now, I'm just going to put a police station next to that fire station. And then I'm going to put an elementary school. If I can get it to fit, like right there. And I can't afford a high school, but, you know, baby steps, right? Baby steps. And maybe a medical clinic, like right there. There we go. That'll make people happy. All right, so we've expanded to the other side of the highway. Our city's looking a little bit more interesting as it gets bigger. And so I guess next time, we're going to try to refine this area. Connect up more roads, get a commercial area going, extend the highway a bit, often in this direction, I suppose. And yeah, we'll see you then. That's the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye-bye.